Hello, it's Joe. Sean, I feel like it's been a minute. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate that. Let me know if I could play for you a priority request. Sorry, you guys can already see my mind's like. As you can see from the title, I am going home to Massachusetts tonight, which I'm really excited about, but I always find that I'm very anxious the day of travel, so I really wanted to still stream and just make it a short one so I could distract myself from worrying about forgetting my license or like getting the flight number wrong or any of the things that I typically worry about. I also just got a brand new set of strings on my violin, which I'm very excited about. My last stream, the A was so unwound that it started to cut my index finger a little bit, but it's fine now, like it feels fine. I've built up enough callus over the past like 10 years that that's fine. But with new strings, you definitely need to stretch them out and get some playing into them as well. One other update. I was saying in the Discord how I put a tiny little crack. You can't really even see it if I put it close to the camera, honestly. But there's a really tiny crack on my violin. And I went to a violin repair shop, and violin shop yesterday. It's the place I've gone to for the past 10 years, and I really care about the staff, and I feel so comfortable there. And it looks like they are going to be able to fix it really easy for like $100. Usually when you have cracks on your violin, they'll take off the entire front plate here, but they don't even need to do that. It's so tiny up here that they can just put a little bit of wood glue, clamp it, go in through the holes here, and just get it fixed. So that was a huge relief. It happened live on stream. I was so upset, but I tried to like contain how upset I was because I didn't want to worry you guys. But not to reenact too accurately, but I placed my violin on the keyboard, as I do when I'm, juggling a bunch of instruments. And this microphone right here, while it is very convenient, I picked it up and I bopped it like that. I think it's because, like, you hear about, like, live stream fails and things like that, but that, in my mind, would be my worst nightmare of a stream fail. So now I know that I can do it, one, and not have a meltdown, but also that, you know, the rest of the stream can happen. As for today, I will be doing a Joe's Pick stream. I can play Bach if you want, but I haven't even played one note yet. So I'm gonna do some Joe's Picks first, so I can play some notes before I get into pieces with all the notes. But I wouldn't mind doing like the double violin concerto today. I do enjoy that piece. But first things first, seeing that I'm going to be doing a shorter stream, I'm going to be going around 2.5 hours today. I am going to be picking a majority of the pieces. I do still want to respect priority requests, so if you subscribe or resub or donate or any of those things, I will do my absolute best to make sure I can play whatever you'd like from the list right away. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with my gut and try and admittedly relax a little before I go to the airport and grab a beer before I get on that plane. Oh, one other bit of exciting, well maybe, I don't know, for me it's more of headache news because it was such a headache to do. No, this is exciting news. I shouldn't bring it down like that. I have officially uploaded everything to the YouTube channel for the VODs. It is right there. I do have my own personal YouTube channel here for the polished videos. There it goes. But I wanted to make sure that those were still available for people that wanted to see them. But I got 42 videos up, and it goes all the way back to April. So from this point forward, it should be much easier. It was a huge project and a big project, but I'm so happy it's done. I still gotta do thumbnails, but like, it's fine. It's fine, I did it. I wanted to make sure if I was cutting the streams down by number this week, that at the very least I can provide, everything else. Thank you for Just a Zoo. How are you guys doing today, by the way? I hope that my demeanor isn't off-putting in any way today. I think I'm just like preparing for travel. Much easier to listen to Cytosphere. Yes, and Melon Lord, you can see a live action progress. I could probably make my own YouTube video only of the times I've played Cytosphere, and you could see the progress. A little anxious, but it's nice to be here. Is anything going on that you want to talk out for Just a Zoo? I feel like I always talk out my things with you guys, so of course I want to open up the same to you all as well. Tripwire, what's up? Polypaul, the best user. How are you doing? Dom Duck, it's great to see you again. For Levy, where am I going? I'm going to Massachusetts to see my family, who I have not seen for a long time. So I'm thrilled. I'm so excited. I think now that the bag is officially packed and waiting for me by the door, I'm allowing myself to relax a little bit. As long as I have contacts, that's kind of all I need. If I forget something, I forget something, but I am what's the word I'm looking for? Purposefully not bringing my computer. I'm not bringing any other form of electronic other than the phone. I'm only bringing a notebook so I can just kind of write out how I'm feeling lately, get some lyrics done. I've started 2 songs. Songwriting is a very slow process for me, so I shouldn't present a sort of timeline, but that's all I really want to do. I think it will be healthy for me to unplug and just be with my family and, therefore be motivated when I come back to jump right in sincerely. Yes, admittedly, I have been a bit stressed lately, just adapting to things opening up again, you know? I've been now booked for like at least 12 shows, which is something I've really missed doing. I miss live shows. But now getting thrown right back into it, it was quite a shock, if I'm honest. But I am relieved to see that I do still love performing on stage, and it's something I am going to continue to do. But balancing that with streaming and teaching has just been a lot. And I think I found the balance that works right for me. But it was a hard couple weeks, if I'm being honest. And of course, I know I'm so lucky to be in this position. Please don't take me wrong. I don't want to sound like a boo-hoo person. Because I'm so happy with the opportunities that I have, and I know, again, I'm very lucky for them. But I think I lost a little bit of remembering to take care of myself a bit there. But I've been feeling pretty good lately. I've gotten back to my exercise routine. I'm running almost every day, and it's been good. Crowdilo, how are you doing? It's wonderful to see you. Let's see. Let's do some playing. Yeah, I realized I was prioritizing everyone else because I freaked out one night and I ended up calling one of my bandmates, and I was like, am I like doing a good job in the band? Like, am I doing okay? They were like caught off guard, like, yes. And I was like, okay, how about as like a friend? Am I okay? And they were like, what's happening? Like, what are you doing? And I was just like, I feel like I'm doing so bad at everything. Bucky Pete Poo, thank you for 100 bits. Thank you. Like, I've tried to film my next YouTube video 4 times now, and I didn't get that up. Getting all the VODs up took me so long, and because I was uploading so much on YouTube, I felt like it was interfering with my connection, so my computer was not doing my students' lessons with clear internet, no matter how much I kept deleting from this computer. So it's just, I was really hard on myself, where I was like, I'm trying to do all these things, and I'm doing poorly at all of these things. But I had a good talk with my bandmate, and I feel a lot better. And also just like, I think the most helpful thing he said to me was like, everything you're saying is exactly what I feel right now. And that made me feel so much better. So I can only assume that maybe you guys are feeling like that. Tripwire, I'm seeing that you're feeling like that. And if you connect to anything I'm saying, then you're doing fine. We're all just trying our best to adapt back, right? And be gentle with yourself. And even if things that you used to do quickly are taking you slower, you're still doing them. Even if you're thinking about them, that's still enough to know that you're setting a direction. And even if you need time to turn your brain off before you even try that, that's fine as well. So I wanted to first be transparent, and then second, I guess offer that, if I can offer anything. Alright, let's play. I'm so excited to be home and I need it, but I had a brief second there of separation anxiety from my violin. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss my violin. But that means that I'm gonna just be ecstatic to come back to it when I get back. Oh, that felt really nice. I also am excited because when I went to the violin shop yesterday to get my new strings put on, they realized that the top of the violin here, this bump, is called like the nut of the neck. It's very similar to the nut of the guitar neck. There's a bump, and what that does what that does, it raises your strings essentially so that they're not touching the fingerboard and putting them at the right height so that you can push the string down. What they had realized is I'd been playing so much that the grooves wore down and it made the strings too close to the fingerboard where there was a buzzing that would happen. And they fixed it, like didn't even charge me for it. I love this place. I've been there for 10 years. And he just fixed it up. And it feels so good now playing it. I totally feel a difference. And I'm really excited. Land Shark! Thank you for the resub. How are you doing today? But I absolutely adore that shop, and I feel kind of sentimental about them because they've also kind of seen my progress over the past couple of years. So I'm gonna break in these strings. New strings go out of tune a lot, so I might just be needing to tune. It was actually really interesting for pencils. They take like a synthetic, what's the word for it? Resin? It's not rosin. Resin? And they mold it into the grooves itself, and it hardens, and then they file it. And this guy is like a genius, and he got it done within like 15 minutes. Right when they tuned it up, he just plucked it out of curiosity, heard the buzz sound, and was like, I got it, I'll fix it. So, if you're a violinist and you hear your string buzzing, it could be a number of things, but it could be that the nut of the instrument's wearing down. I'm assuming it would be the same for other instruments with nuts on the neck, like guitar and banjo. Because naturally, as those strings vibrate, it is going to make a groove, you know? I think if anything, I was like proud that I'd played so much violin in the past year that I actually wore into the instrument itself. It was kind of, oh wow, I've been doing a lot. That's cool. Yeah. Well, you guys, while this is so important for me and I'm excited for it, I am gonna admit I'm a little sad that I'm not gonna see you guys as much this month. I'm being so dramatic because it's just gonna be 3 days instead of 4 for some weeks because I'm going on tour over the weekends. But I freaking love you guys, and I love Twitch, and I love doing this, and I just sincerely want the best for you this month, and, you know, even more than that. So cheers, everyone, and I'm gonna miss you this weekend. Yeah, like, I know for Casadora, hi, by the way. I know that this is so much of what I need. And if anything, I'm really grateful to know that I already missed something before I leave, because it reminds me that, like, I'm lucky to have something to miss. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's do some Joe picks. I'm going to start off today with Grandship, the Sinking State from the game Bravely Default. Now that I know what the title is, thanks to Pencils. And I hope you like it. It's one of my favorite soundtracks. realized that the track was probably a bit too loud in comparison to the violin, but I still had fun. Thank you so much for the follows, by the way, for Delta Armin and Bruno Aranda. Thank you guys so much. I'll admit, when I saw Delta, I'm flying today. I'm going to the airport. I was like reminded really quickly, like, oh, are you ready to get on a plane, Joe? But I'm ready to get on that plane. I downloaded podcasts, ready to go. I probably should branch out, admittedly, with my podcasts. I only really listened to last podcast on the left. Because I have to admit, I have that dark curiosity and that dark sense of humor. You know, not exclusively, of course. I find lots of things amusing. But I just think those guys are really funny. I can't help myself. So whoever I'm sitting next to is going to hear me giggling for the... It's a pretty short flight, actually. Nashville to Boston is like... It's only like 2.5 hours. If you're like in the airstream or whatever, however that works, if you know what I'm talking about. Context switch, hello, how are you doing today? Ready Player One for your whole commute. That book is so good. I've heard a lot about it. I do have a Kindle that's hopefully charging downstairs. It kept like coming on and then off and on and off. So worst case scenario is if it's not, I know that my mom has chargers at home and I'll just listen to music on the plane. Yes, so the last podcast on the left is run by 3 dudes and they just talk about dark and macabre topics ranging from like urban legends to, you know, true crime, and they cover it with a lot of detail. They do a ton of research. They read a lot of books on each individual topic, but it's quite funny. I feel like guilty saying it's funny because it's such dark material, but I think it's pretty funny. What hooked me was they did a 4-part series on Rasputin. And I painted my room listening to that, and I almost fell off the ladder multiple times because I was laughing so hard about them describing such a wild character. Rasputin was crazy, y'all. Okay, enough about Rasputin. I'm gonna do XBT3. But I think that might be a good starting point if you're curious about it. But again, just be warned, it's dark material. Morning for Secret Sauce, it's good to see you. And last podcast on the left is a play on words. Not even a play on words, it's a reference to the kind of like cult horror film Last House on the Left, which a lot of people have opinions on. I've seen it. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm interested in a lot of classic horror movies. But that's where the name comes from at the very least. For anyone who knows that movie, though, I feel bad when I order food because I'll tell them, like, I'm the last house on the left to help them find the place. And I always wonder if they think that's, like, crazy. Like, oh gosh, this girl, I'm about to die. Did I say I was doing XBT3? I'm doing that one from Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay, sweet introduction. I think that was the longest I've ever been lost in my music. uh, well, at least like live. I'm also seeing my phone blow up, so I just want to check just to make sure it's not like my mom being like, please bring this home, and then I don't know. Group threads, group threads. Laserbolt, thank you so much for 100 bits, thank you. Oh, I'm so excited too. My new strings feel so good. I feel like my notes on the G string in particular are so much fuller. That was the one that got the filler in at the nut because the string was too close to the fingerboard itself. I think he actually did A as well, but I noticed it the most on G. So, yay! I'm very excited. I'm like trying to think of a piece that I can use those low, rich strings. I went with a heliocore for tripwire, and I got a different one for the E string, but I can't remember. I was going to take note of it, but to be honest, I was so wrapped up in just knowing if the crack in my violin was like really bad or not, so I was so scared. I feel like I kind of blacked out on everything else they were saying to me, is I was just waiting to hear if the crack was something that I would have to deal with, you know. Oh, Baloo will be very taken care of by his aunties, the lovely Ida and Jillian. They usually just hang out at my house when I ask them to take care of Baloo, so I like to typically leave like a bottle of wine and like some snacks and be like, if you sleep over, that's fine. Just hang out with Baloo, please. Like the last time Ida was here, she just asked, she's like, can I just like stay and play your N64? And I'm like, yes. You can even start your own file on my Zelda games. Like, please. Be comfy and cozy. So Baloo will be well taken care of by the Fable babies. I think he knows. Maybe not. He's really dumb. But he had a temper tantrum when I took out the suitcase and started packing it. He was just running around as fast as he could and was just screaming like, rah, 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 rah. Like he always does that. You guys hear him do that? But oh my god, he was being such a brat. I was like, dude, I'm only gonna be gone like a couple days. It's fine. But yeah, he like freaked out. Looking in on the backing band as well. No. I told them specifically not to. Next up, I would like to do the Battlefield Flower. I feel like I'm going for these like very orchestrated featured violin pieces right now. They just feel so good. Oh, here, let me help. There we go. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's the Fable babies. Well, Ida's in here in spirit, and Frank. Melted Mad Envoy, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Technically today's Joe's picks, but please let me know if I can do anything for you. Also, Haver Van Hamilton. I've been really into the Xenoblade Chronicles soundtracks lately. They're so pretty. It kind of looks like rain outside. I hope that doesn't interfere with my flight. So the Battlefield Flower. This is the one, well, one of them, where I did change the key of it. So I have my track open. It's all set and ready. I'm kicking myself because I did realize I forgot to press start recording for this to go directly to my hard drive, which means hopefully I can download it and at least get it started on YouTube before I leave. I think I should be able to do that. It doesn't take too long. Basically, when I have to take a VOD to put it on YouTube, step one, I need to download it onto my computer first, because you cannot download from Twitch straight to a hard drive. Then I need to put that on the hard drive, which then takes the whole process of, 10 minutes all over again. And then I have to delete the video to save space on my computer, because I can only literally have one video at a time. And then I upload it from there. But I think I should have enough time before I go on the flight, hopefully. Okay. Like the tiniest bit flat at the end there. Oh man. I was kind of nervous to play today with new strings because they usually just need to like break in. I'm planning on making sure my derriere is in a lift by 3:20. So I think I'll probably go to like 2:30, 2:45-ish. I already have the bag waiting by the door. I have socks waiting inside of my shoes. I got my little bag packed. The only thing I need to remember from this room is the headphones, which will already be on my head. And then I'm gonna sip a small glass of whiskey that I got from my amazing mods for my birthday so that I can try and not be nervous. The phone's charging directly behind me. I'm actually quite pleased with my preparedness right now. I started on time today too. When I first started streaming, I remember Jaro like said in a really nice way, but an effective, like I get your point way, in mod chat was like, can we like actually have a set schedule? Because I would say a time and then I would be so late every single time. And I was like, yeah, you're right. My bad. I should change this. Slowly but surely it's gotten better. I feel like I'm getting more in control of things. Admittedly, I've had kind of like an interesting journey this year with learning about how, I guess, like my mind works, like, and my prioritizing and things like that. I'm kind of hesitant to talk about it because I feel like it's become a very like hot topic word. But when I was a young lady, I was diagnosed with ADHD. And I feel like a lot of people kind of like maybe use it to rest on. I think it's fine talking about it, but I try not to like use it as like but I have a hard time focusing. But I've always just been the type of person where if it's something, oh my god, we just got a huge raid. Lisa Ritchie, hello, and Indy. Did you guys do like a collab stream or something? Hi, you guys. Thank you for the raid. Dagrathar, it's good to see you too. I feel like I should do like a loop or something to introduce myself. I'll do a little bit of improv, but if you guys want a particular song, please let me know. And thank you so much. I'm doing a shorter stream today, but I just started. I'm flying back home to see my mom and dad today for the first time in so long, and I'm so excited. But I'm intending on playing for like another like hour and a half, so please let me know if I could play you guys something. Here's a little bit of what my violining sounds like, and I hope you like it. Not much of a chord structure changing in this one. A lot of tonic. A lot of tonics. Let's do St. James. Let me check my song list to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. Looks like we're good. Thank you for the follows, by the way, you guys. And Laserbolt, thank you for the donation. Thank you. I'm gonna do a loop where I play all the instruments that I have, basically, and I hope you like it. I will even sing a little. Whoa. Let's start with guitar. We'll make a bass. This loop builds pretty quickly. It's called St. James Infirmary. Out of control. Got it. Cool. Let me just get to an empty track and we'll get going. Thank you again, Echo. Thank you again so much for the raid. And let me make sure I follow you. Yes, I know Indy, who's very, very talented. I feel like it sounds insincere with stupid echoes everywhere. Hello. Indy's fantastic, fellow Nashvilleian, and an amazing, amazing singer-songwriter. And Lisa Ritchie Music. I made sure I gave the follow so I can check you out as well. Thank you, guys. Let's do it. Turn up. Boop. 2. Here we go. Nope. A minor. 3. round the corner, Battery Square. They were serving drinks as usual, and the usual crowd was there. On my left stood Big Joe McGundy. His eyes were bloodshot red, and he turned his face to the people. And these were the very words he said. I went down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there. He was spread out on a cold white table. So sweet, so young, so fair. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, you can search this old world on over, but you'll never find no one like me. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, you can search this whole wide world all over, but you'll never find no one like me. Let it go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, you can search this whole wide world all over, but you'll never find no one like me. Me. A little flat there at the end. Hello. A normal way to end a song. Hello. Joe, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you to make a beautiful 31313. That's gorgeous. Around here, we like to have fun with the donation goal and just make very symmetrical or funny numbers. And whatever it ends up being, I am so grateful. Sorry, whenever I hear my phone buzz, I'm scared. It's like something about my flight later today. Words, you were on to something. You were starting something. Oh, whatever this ends up being, I'm always just super grateful. Thanks to you guys, I'm actually able to buy my very first desktop computer, which I'm very excited about. Is this laptop's doing the best it can, but oh my goodness, it's been having a hard time lately. I cannot even begin. Uploading all the VODs to YouTube was like the biggest nightmare. No, that's dramatic. I didn't like doing it, and I'm very excited to be able to have a machine where I can record my music, continue doing my transcriptions. For anyone who's new, I listen to video game music and I write out sheet music myself for it. And sometimes I do arrangements of it too. So I'll take that Kingdom Hearts piece you like so much and I turn it into a quartet arrangement or a banjo washboard thing for the Focus Center. Or maybe Song of Storms on the accordion mixed with other stuff. It's fun. I feel like it's like a playground for me. For Merch? Sherv merch? Shermer. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. People play games on this website? No. I was a Twitch streamer for like 8 months before I actually knew what GG meant. So there is that. I did get there eventually. Let's see. Yes, I use Sibelius as my transcription program of choice. Well, I know Indy's really into Pokemon, so let's do the Poké Center. This one's really fun. It's cute. Check, check. Empty track. Turn these up. Cool. Oh my god, no way. I just had to assume that's very funny. Oh, I feel bad now, but I don't think I should. But I kind of do. No. Pfft, shout out anyway. Everything's fine. Actually, gotcha. You should have seen your face. Pencils, you looked so dumb. Well, if that's the case, then I actually want to do a different one first. I'm going to do a string arrangement I did. Oh, you know what? I want to do Waltz number 2, from Jazz Suite number 2. It's a Shostakovich piece that I made into a loop, and it's fun. Hello, Johnny Fioni Percussion. Thank you so much for the follow, and for Nivsik, thank you so much. Ready? Should I put blue in my raid calls from now on? Something to think about. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's quite the noise to make after a song. It sounded like a baby. That was really fun. I feel like that's another piece of mine. I kind of feel this way about all of them, but a lot of my pieces, when I remember very clearly when I first tried them on stream, and I'm so scared and I doubt myself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I think when I first played that piece, I did only guitar and violin. And now it's just turned into one that I find to be so fun and like exciting and freeing and just like a good time. It makes me happy. It's fun. I'm glad that you guys seem to like it. Thank you. And thank you for the new follow, by the way, for Airfandot. I really appreciate you. I'm just going back. Thank you so much, Xena. You're so sweet. Thank you. Issy Gubha? Nope, Issy Gubhu. I think you're lovely. You guys are so sweet. Thank you all so much. I was almost considering not streaming today just because I was like, oh, I feel like I should just clean the house more and be prepared for my flight. But I'm so glad I did this. I feel much more at ease about my travel home. And to be clear, it's not home that's making me the stressed part. It's just the travel part. I'm not even that scared of flying. I just get scared that when I go to the airport, I have done something like forget my license or read the wrong date on the ticket and I'm just at the airport a completely wrong day. That's the stuff that really stresses me out the day of a flight. But I've like triple checked everything, so I think I'm okay. Amir Mohammed M48, thank you so much for the follow, as well as Genki Baby, thank you so much. And what I would like to do next is, I want to do Fisherman's Horizon from Final Fantasy VIII, but I kind of want to try and do it with the guitar again. I've made a lot of string quartet arrangements of video game songs, and this one I made into a trio, but I kind of miss the guitar on it. For Xena, I'm sorry I don't speak another language, but I appreciate you very much being here for as long as you'd like. So if I did guitar, it would be... B flat. I'm gonna cut out that chord. Okay, let's see what happens. I haven't done it with a guitar in a while. It just seems to fit the vibe of how Fisherman's Horizon makes me feel, which is almost like folksy, but really homey. For body art, this is one of my favorite video game pieces of all time. I love it. Making lots of noises today. Two, go. I played that as a major, it should have been a minor one. Yeah, I feel like that one sounds a lot better with the guitar to start off. Fading back to here is really nice at the end. Yeah, like that song, I feel like is just like that's how going home is like gonna make me feel, if that makes sense. Like I know when I hug my dad and I have my mom's leftovers because I'm coming home late, it's just gonna feel like exactly like that. Allie, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? And thank you so much for the follow for Jay Stegmere and for Winter Moon 89. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you, Van Hamilton. And if it's okay with you guys, I take a I'm not gonna take a break real quick. That was so hard for me to say for some reason. I just want to fill up my coffee and I want to use the restroom real quick. So I'm gonna do that. And when I come back, I'll play some more music for probably another like hour or so. I feel like I usually stream for about 4 hours, but again, I'm going on an aeroplane today, so I gotta cut my stream a little short. Ooh, I really like Joni Mitchell's song "For the Roses." Is that what it's called? I learned it a while ago. All right, I'm just gonna use the restroom real quick and fill up my coffee, but I'll be back right at the end of this video. Thank you. Jesus, don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can combine anything you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Shade, voices escape, singing sad songs. Turn to cold, strong and cheek, bitter melody, turning your orbit around. Don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can come by anytime you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall building shade, voices escape, sing sad songs. Tune to cold, strong down cheek, bitter melody, turning your orbit around. Strong and cheap, bitter melody, turning your orbit around. Strong and cheap, bitter melody, turning your orbit around.
Then check this out.
Nice. Thank you so much, Pearly G. I'm in the process of slowly but surely recording all of these loops that I've arranged and putting them on YouTube. Admittedly, I'm not doing as much looping today because I have a really short stream today. Maybe I should do another loop though. Something like short and sweet without going too over the top, maybe. I want to do Can't Take My Eyes Off You by Frankie Valli. This one's really sweet. Let's see. Can't Take My Eyes Off You is track 22. For a lot of my tracks, for the loops, I do pre-record my guitar and sometimes backup vocals, just so I don't have to build everything from scratch, because that takes a fair amount of time. And I try to make, you know, things move along so that it's as interesting for as many people as possible. Fresh cup of Joe for Joe. Do I have a trumpet sound on this keyboard? I feel like I probably do. Let's see. I want a trumpet. Brass. That sounds kind of terrible. Let me see here. Yeah! I usually do like a little mouth trumpet solo, but I feel like I'm growing up. So we'll see. I don't know. Thank you, Warrior Forever, for the follow. Thank you forever. Okay. last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words here left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, then please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. Uh-oh. Baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, all through the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. Oh, I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. Oh, you're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. Raiders! Hi! Gamer composer, thank you. I do video game music as well. I can show you it after I sing one more chorus of this catchy song. Let me know if I can play you something. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, all through the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Gamer composer's too good to be true. I'm in a mood. What am I doing? I'm being silly. Big love! For a collab, were you thinking about like one of your own original compositions or a particular game tune? That was really fun. I like that song a whole lot. If the crying feels good though, let it out. I had a good cry yesterday, let me tell you. I always get very, what's the word I'm looking for? Unsettled before I travel. Like I just get all this nervous, anxious energy. And so I taught some lessons yesterday and I cleaned this house so much. When I went downstairs on my break, I was like, what? What is this place? It was so clean, which is great. I like to clean before I leave, so when I come back, everything's all nice and ready to be home again, you know? But I got so unsettled and anxious with my cleaning that I ended up starting to like do the floor molding. Like I was dusting the corner floors of the room and scrubbing it. And I was like, this is so dumb. I need to stop. Like I clearly need to stop. And so I went to the grocery store and I only bought Doritos and I ate the Doritos and then I cried. And then I felt better. Oh, Mr. Benane. I love that. I love that. That's cute. The classic Dorito cry. I just wanted Doritos so bad in that second, and I needed to do something that wasn't cleaning. That's what it was. That was my solution. Then I watched Families with Ethan Klein. I just got gifted a sub to Jeanette Music. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Kregergeist, if you're here. I don't know if you are. Dill dip? I've never heard of that with Doritos. With cheese ones, or would you need Cool Ranch? I went with the cheese Doritos. You know how we all have embarrassing things we thought were facts when we were children? I'm about to tell you one of mine. That's pretty dumb. And then I'm going to play the Ritual of Seasons songs that I've transcribed. And I'm going to go in the order of Ritual of Seasons. And then I'm going to do... Oh, wait, no, I lied to you. I'm going to do Title, and then Waterfalls, and then Foliage, and then Ritual of Seasons. Anyway, when I was a young girl learning about the world, I thought that the cheese Doritos, the red bag, was meant for girls, and the blue bag of Cool Ranch Doritos was only meant for boys. And I sincerely believed that only boys thought that the blue bag of Doritos tasted good, and that if a girl ate it, they would be like, ew, this is so gross, because it wouldn't be meant for me. That's what I really believed. Because my brother really liked the Cool Ranch ones, and I was like, oh, I get it. That is what I believed as a child. And I still believe to this day. No. Alright, Ritual of the Season. Or, what am I doing? No, Seasons After Fall. Did it. Nailed it. This is a indie game where you play as a beautiful little fox and you run through each season, and it's beautiful. The entire soundtrack is a string quartet, all original composition, and it's so good. Someone in chat suggested it to me a while ago, and I always listen through everything everyone suggests for me. And right when the track started, I was just absolutely in love with it. So I listened to it and I wrote out my parts, and I'm excited to show you guys it. It's a great game soundtrack, so I hope you dig it. Someone like Lou, I want nothing for the best. Thank you for the follow, someone like Lou. I have another story after this. I've told it before, but it pertains to what your name made me think of. Someone like Lou. Oh my gosh, old man Johannes. That is pretty awesome. I like that. I mean, I don't. But, I mean, I do. I don't know. It was funny. Silver, what's up? Still got work to do, so I'll be lurking. Nope, lurk away. Enjoy. All right. These are all pretty short, so I'm going to go through them very quickly. Oops. Huh? What? The typical link I use is not showing up. Okay, they have time links, so I'll do that. So pretty. Next up is waterfalls. This one's so sweet. It's called Foliage. I think it might be my favorite. It's very romantic sounding. And last but not least, Ritual of the Seasons. Yes. No. Yep. man, those are so fun. 600! I don't know if that's something I'm proud of or I'm kind of like, oof, I should think about what I'm putting out forever on the internet. I'm just grabbing my phone to use the tuner again. Yes, I can tell I've gone a bit out of tune. This is my first day playing on brand new strings, which I'm very excited about. I feel like I took for granted how much better I was really going to feel. The way strings work are that they're tightly coiled wire around a central wire, and it was starting to loosen that coil so much that I could feel the gaps between it when I moved, which was really uncomfortable. And now they're all like really tight and just like really close together, so it feels so good. Spoopy, how are you doing today? That was really, really fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Also, I'm pretty sure I recognize the violinist in it. They have live videos of they have live videos of, there we go, the quartet playing and recording it in the studio. And I've seen that violinist on YouTube before because they've been someone that I have watched their videos of to give myself kind of ideas of what tunes I wanted to learn and what I wanted to do. Like, I'm really pretty sure I saw him doing Castlevania. And I remember thinking like, wow, that guy's so good and reliable. And then finally, when I was watching the video, I was like, wait a minute, is that the same person? I think it's the same person. So I think I'm going to lean into this string heavy moment and do one of, probably both of the new pieces from Xenoblade Chronicles, because I am just absolutely in love with them. I would like to do, oh my gosh, dare I do 3? We're going to have a Xenoblade Chronicles moment here, y'all. Let's start with Naru Embracing the Light from Ori and the Blind Forest. And then I'm going to transfer into my brand new, I know, I'm going wild. This girl's caffeinated. I'm going to transfer into the new Xenoblade Chronicle pieces that I learned. I think I'm going to go Naru Embracing the Light, then Colony 6, and then Shulkin Fiora, and then Hometown. I will admit that, wait, I still haven't tuned yet. What am I doing? I gotta tune. Guitar Semi! Thank you so much for the raid! Please let me know if I could play something for you. Friend of the channel, the incredible Mr. Guitar Semi. How was your stream? Ready. Naru Embracing the Light. Here's one of my newest songs I learned. It's super pretty. Here we go. kept messing up one part. Let me see. Oh. Gotta work on that shift down. We'll get there though. That's only my second day really playing that, so it'll get cleaner the more I go. I still have the rest of the soundtrack to get through too. I was listening through it when I went on my run, and I found that one in particular that I really, really enjoyed. Cool. We got another like half-hour of music. This is perfect. Since I'm on a really tight schedule today, I'm doing all the picks for today. Thank you guys for letting me do that, and it's made me feel very excited about the idea of making like kind of... I've been toying with the idea of making like 45-minute set lists where I can just be like, and here's all the instrumental, heavy, violin featured pieces, bum bum bum, and then like here's all like the romance types of songs, boop 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 boop, and then I can just like pull those out of my pocket at some points. I think that would be something that I'd like to see happen for the channel in the future. Don't worry, I'm always still gonna like have the priority requests, always, but I'm just experimenting with things to just make the channel as good as it can be. Hello for Jack Smacks 2005. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm about to go into a bunch of Xenoblade Chronicles songs. And even if video game music isn't your thing, I think you guys are going to like these. They're so well orchestrated and beautiful. I really enjoy playing them, so I'm excited to do it. Here we go. Starting with Colony 6. just makes me like want to cry. I really like it. And I feel like I don't usually go for improvising over an already beautifully layered track. Because I almost feel like I'm like disrespecting the composition, but if I just like go wild and crazy on it. But I don't know, I feel like I just know where I want to run with it. It's so pretty. Thundering outside. It looks like it just rained like a little tiny bit here, but not too much. I'm gonna plug my phone back in, by the way. I just want to make sure it's fully charged by the time I leave. Cool. So, like I said, I'm gonna do two more? Yeah, two more songs from Xenoblade Chronicles. I just did these transcriptions last weekend. I've just absolutely fallen in love with it. I think they're so beautiful. For Miami Enmin. Miami. Was that better? Probably not. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Next up, we are going to do Shulk and Fiora, which is one that totally grabbed my heart. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to see my parents tonight. That's so crazy. I'm so excited. Can you see how scared I am for that last note? Table Chick, what's up? Also, Osio Yogi. I saw you pop in earlier, and you were being so sweet. Thank you so much. And just always, thank you. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, guys. I think that piece is so beautiful. It sounds like a tragic, like, romance piece. It's so lovely. So, what's interesting, at least to me, about this last piece I'm going to do from Xenoblade Chronicles is when I listened to it, I enjoyed it very, very much. But I almost didn't mark it as something for myself to learn. I was kind of just like, yeah, like, it's nice. But then when I played, like, I actually did it, and the first time I played through it, I was, like, misty-eyed because I thought it just felt so nice to play, and it made me so happy. I ended up doing it, I think, twice in a stream. 1455. Thank you so much for the follow. I could say that one. Unless it's 1455, in which case I totally screwed up, but I dedicated to it. You gotta give me that much, huh? Oh, that's so pretty. I love it so much. Let's see here. But I'm writing a violin tune on your computer. Now I appreciate your playing even more. Thank you so much. What type of arrangement are you doing? Like, what genre? For Hugh Maniac, how are you doing today? Oh my gosh, this just makes my heart swell. This, like, particular melody is like a love language for me. I'm in love with it. Whew. Spoopy, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you. Please let me know if I could play something for you. I'm getting in like the last 15 minutes of the stream here. But I'd love to play something especially for you. So please let me know. Thank you. I feel like I'm super inspired to just do my favorite, like, beautiful violin pieces. So I'm gonna strip it back down to a piano and violin moment. And I would like to do, thank you, Spoopy, thank you. And for Greatest Fox 8, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's so pretty. I can already tell that when I go home this weekend, I was saying I'm not bringing my computer or the violin or anything. I am already so excited to come back and learn more music. Because I listen to these songs by ear and then I write them out, as you guys know. And oh my goodness. Like, the satisfaction for me of finding a gem like that piece and playing it for people that might have not ever heard it before because it's, you know, from a game. And unless you play through every game, you're not going to catch all these amazing tracks. So the satisfaction that gives me, it gives me like the greatest joy. Like, I love doing it. It just makes me feel good. And speaking of pieces that some people might not be aware of if you don't play games, but there's really lovely ones. This particular piano piece is in one little tiny building in the newest Paper Mario game, and I thought it was so gorgeous that I was really excited to learn it. Silver, thank you so much for the donation to make a beautiful 33333. This flat hand presentation of it is making me so uncomfortable. Why am I doing it like that? Old man, thank you so much for 600. I could do Priscilla's song for you if you'd like. Or we could do Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. And again, I'm probably going to have to sign off in about 15 minutes, 10 to 15. Just a warning. Warning sounds so harsh. I don't mean it like that. I just, I have to catch a flight tonight to go home. From the beginning. I feel like this is gonna sound different because of the nut that got fixed for my G string. I think these low notes are really gonna ring out. Patty Scorpion for the follow, and Robin Nightwood. That's a epic name. I feel like that's like a oh shoot, what's that game called? Dungeons and Dragons kind of character name. I'm sorry if that offends you. All right, we're getting down to probably our last 2 or 3 songs here. Let's do a Witcher song. I think I would like to do Toss a Coin, because I did Priscilla's song yesterday, I think. Admittedly, I still haven't played The Witcher 3. And I know for a lot of my gaming friends, they say it's their favorite game potentially ever. Jillian also really liked Witcher 3. Jillian. Jillian's one of my friends. And the keyboardist of my band. Anyway. Oh, that felt so good. And people who've watched me for a while will know how much this part means to me. That piece is in D flat, which is like a key when I started playing on here that I was so afraid of and I felt like I sounded so bad on. And I'm so happy to hear that I've gotten better at it. My intonation's a lot better, and my fourth finger and my string crossings, especially through uploading all of my VODs onto my new YouTube channel, By the way, I uploaded all the VODs for the past like 3 months onto a brand new YouTube channel called Joe Plays Violin. My personal YouTube account is going to be rolling around through this little box thing to the side here. How do I... Oh, there we go. That. Where I put my polished, like, recorded songs. But, I'm putting all of the VODs up there. If you want to check those out while I'm gone. I'm going to do my best to see if I can get this one up before I head home. And on that note, I'm going to play my last song. I can feel that my mods are like waiting to see if I try to push it because I'm having such a good time today and I'm going to miss you guys. I'm being so dramatic because I'm going to be back on Monday. Monday at noon. No, I'm lying. I'm going to be back Tuesday. Dr. Mac, thank you! I hope you enjoy a drink on us during your travel. Oh, I am definitely an order a beer on the plane kind of girl. And I'm going to have a small glass of whiskey while I sit down and say goodbye to Baloo, who's under the bed over there. And it will be nice. But I will be back on Tuesday. And I'm so excited. I really, really care about this and you guys, so thank you. And I'd like to sing one last song for you. And this seems like a nice one to do. As for a raid, I know exactly who I want to raid. This individual is lovely. Oh, but they're not doing music today. I wanted to get Bella Goldwyn, who's rated me a whole bunch, but we have different time schedules, but I feel like I should get a music stream. Yeah, she's drawing today. Maybe we could get Autopilot? I don't think I've ever been able to raid them before. And for the last song I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna sing you guys Dream a Little Dream. And this is just my little hug to you guys as I won't see you for a bit. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And just know I really appreciate the opportunity to get to do this for so many great people. Yeah, let's get Autopilot. I don't think I've ever rated him before. Oh my gosh, my group threads are going crazy. Here's my last song for you wonderful, wonderful people. Last. Thank you. It's a little quiet. Here we go. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seems to whisper I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me when I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, Dream a little dream of me. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Thank you, everybody. Oh, man. It's so weird doing such a short stream. I'm used to going like 4 to 6 hours. I'm gonna miss you. Please say something nice to yourself before you go to bed tonight. And give all the love to an incredible musician, the incredible Orto Pilot. Pencils, thank you. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I hit the banjo. It's okay. No panics. It's okay. Okay.